This is a brand new 2017 Toyota Land Cruiser. It's an iconic off-road vehicle that's been around since 1951. And if you ever wanted to go around the world, this is the vehicle to do it in. And coming up next, we're going to find out whether this big, heavy, expensive Land Cruiser has lost its mojo. This is a 200 series Land Cruiser that was introduced back in 2007. It is the most luxurious, the most expensive Land Cruiser you can buy. But the rest of the world gets the 70 series Land Cruiser, and that is the one that is a choice for many overlanders around the entire world. This 200 series Land Cruiser platform is based on a second generation Tundra that's been shortened and strengthened by 20%. So it is, by all means, a truck. It also shares the same engine that is currently in the Tundra. To me, by far, this is the best part of the Land Cruiser. It's a 5.7 liter V8 that puts out 381 horsepower and 401 pound-foot of torque. It is mated to an 8-speed automatic. It is an engine that is, well, about as bulletproof as you can get. It is an engine that is also very thirsty, unfortunately. The best MPG I've gotten so far is 16.9, but I'm averaging 15.1. And if you're going to go around the world, that's going to get expensive very quickly. First and foremost, this Land Cruiser competes with the Range Rover, and that's problematic because the Range Rover is sexy. It manages to be both off-road worthy and, well, elegant and stylish. This, on the other hand, is not the best Land Cruiser. I like the old J50, the one with the round headlights. I like the 80 series. That was kind of a giant Tonka toy. This is a bit of a mess. It's got this broad side of metal. In fact, the best part of this whole Land Cruiser, to me, is the back end, because back here you still have two fold-down seats. I love this split tailgate. It's great for tailgating, and I love these fold-down seats. They're just so old school. They may not be the most practical of seats. There we go. But they certainly are the coolest. I mean, if I were a kid, this is where I want to spend most of my time in this vehicle. At $86,000, it's getting up there. It directly competes with the Range Rover, and it's certainly a lot cheaper than the G-Wagon. But if it were my money, I'd spend a lot more for the G-Wagon because it's just badass. The Range Rover, the G-Wagon, those vehicles have maintained both a luxury and an off-road ability that is second to none. The G-Wagon has done it by keeping that iconic styling forever, and the Range Rover has done it by actually maintaining off-road ability, but at the same time also being able to be stylish and sexy and good looking. I'm not sure this Land Cruiser has done that, and I'm not sure it's been able to walk that fine line, and that's something that probably is reflected in this vehicle's sales. For the last several years, it's sold about 3,000 units a year, and from a perspective of the world's largest automaker, Toyota, that's not a lot of units. It's funny, I was just talking about in the review how the Range Rover has managed to be both off-road worthy and luxurious, and then here you are, stuck. That's because you got summer tires on that thing, man.
No, those are all seasons. But
are they?
Yeah, they're not winter.
They're not winter tires,
Yeah, it's I take it off-road a lot actually. It does pretty well for not, being a
like a pure off-road vehicle.
Pure off-road, it does really well.
Have you done any trail damage to it?
Little plastic bits here and there.
We can pull you out because he's hooked up to a trailer, so we can just hook up to the Land Cruiser and pull you out. Give it a little bit of a jerk.
Yeah, give it a jerk. Yeah. Ready?
Ready? Yeah, here we go.
No. That wasn't a jerk.
All right, I'll do it again. All right, I'm gonna give you a little jerk. Watch out. Here he comes.
another jerk.
Yeah, try another jerk.
All right, one more jerk. Here we go. Here we go.
Go, 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 go. Stop, stop, stop. Yeah, that was no good.
No?
Kind of this plastic bit here.
Yeah, a little damage.
A little damage, not too bad considering.
Yeah. A little bit over here.
Yeah, I got a little crack.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
That'll probably be a,
Alan, are you free? Can you get out now forward?
I think so. Let me give it a shot here. You guys ready? Yeah. All right, go.
Stay on it, stay on it. Oh, no.
There you go. We're back. All right. There's a hook here. We can just go straight out. No hook. No hook. I'm going to try to get you out that way, sideways, as much as I can. I'm sorry. Because I'm hard.
Okay, slow.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, you might need the room.
It's funny, I was just comparing this to a Range Rover. Well, I'm sure you see the irony. Of course, that's a different class than this. But nevertheless, here I am pulling out a Range Rover in a Land Cruiser. Says a lot about the Land Cruiser. Here we go. Ready?
Yep. Okay, we're gonna go. Yep, slow down. Okay. That'll do.
Inside, there's a lot of leather, there's some wood and some plastic, but I really like the layout of the center stack. This infotainment up here, the HVAC controls in the middle, and of course all your off-road stuff at the bottom here. It's logically laid out, it's easy to use. So how does it drive? Well, it drives like a big, heavy, somewhat cumbersome truck. I have, of course, all these controls here to help me go off-road. So I have crawl control, I have a locking center differential, I have 4 low, but what I also have, which is really odd, are running boards, which are pretty terrible when you go off-road because those things will tear off. I have all-season tires, which are useless off-road. I have questionable approach and departure angles, but at $86,000, if you take this bad boy off-road, you're going to do some trail damage that's going to get very expensive very quickly. Full disclosure, I really love the Land Cruiser. I love the fact that it's got so much provenance, that there's so many different variations of this vehicle. But the issue with this 200 series is that it's a little bit of a split personality. Is it an off-road vehicle or is it a luxury vehicle? And sometimes when you try to be both, you're neither. And that's kind of how I feel about this vehicle. See you next time. Ciao.